Behind me is a second generation Toyota Mark X, and I'm gonna tell you why you should stop everything you're doing and come buy this car immediately. So let's start by addressing the naysayers, the people who will discourage you from buying this absolute masterpiece of a car. You see, the Toyota Mark X is a rear-wheel drive car, and they say when you park it on grass and then try to drive away, the rear wheels slip because it lacks traction. Well, there's a very simple solution for that. Don't park your Mark X on grass. You see, the engineers behind the Toyota Mark X know a thing or two about proper engineering. If it were front-wheel drive, it would have a problem bigger than slipping on grass, and that problem is torque steer. If you don't know what torque steer is, let me explain. You see, in a front-wheel drive car, the front wheels are doing both the steering and the driving. And no matter how well the shafts are balanced, there's always going to be mechanical losses going into one of the two wheels. So when you put your foot down, the car develops a brain of its own, picks one side and decides to drive to that side, which is very scary. Those are problems you don't find in a rear-wheel drive car. The other complaint that the naysayers have on the Toyota Mark X is that it's a bit fast. Under the bonnet of the Mark X, you find a 2.5-liter naturally aspirated V6, which is a very big and mighty engine, especially for the size of this car. But the V6 is very good at converting petrol into fun, and you'll be smiling all the way to the petrol station so you can fill in some more fuel and have some more fun. The other argument people have against the Mark X is the resale value. Well, it's still a Toyota, it has a relatively high resale value, but it's not as high as, say, the Premio or the Fielder. To that I say, resale value is very unimportant to your Toyota Mark X because you will never need to sell it. You are essentially driving a piece of automotive history. This is a very rare breed of cars these days. A naturally aspirated V6 at the front, gearbox at the center, and drives the rear wheels. This is the sort of stuff you'll find in museums just 10 years from now. Very rare. The only reason Toyota Mark X's have a low resale value is because men are weak these days. The thought of a 2.5-liter engine powering the rear wheels scares them to death. They prefer a big bulky SUV with an underpowered engine which drives mostly the front wheels. And I'm not the only one who has realized that, because this is the last generation Toyota Mark X. The brilliant engineers at Toyota have decided that we, as a society, are not worthy of their brilliance. And so they've discontinued it, which is sad. Fortunately for me, the boys and girls watching these videos have balls big enough to handle this monster. I mean, it's rear-wheel drive, so when you're too enthusiastic with your right foot, you get massive oversteer. But then the engine is at the front, so again, you can get massive understeer. But if you learn to control the beast, then it's a very fun car to drive. So if you have 1.27 million Kenya shillings, find me and I'll get you the Toyota Mark X.